I wrote a lot of stuff on this. It's more than I've probably ever written in a notebook. You ever get those notebooks where you just end up with like a bunch of pages that are unwritten? That's me. Alright, hi internet, Mark speaking. Welcome back to the channel. I have a very special trailer for you guys. Now, for those of you guys who've been keeping up with the channel, you know that I've been working on a very special mod pack over about a year. Plus or minus, and this mod pack was called Mario Kart 6.5. Now Mario Kart 6.5 was actually its beta name. The official release is today. We have updated a lot of things, including the title, so just to avoid any confusion, it's the same mod, updated, changed a lot of stuff, and my camera just shut off. Well, you don't exactly need to see me for the trailer, so enjoy. Alright, for the record, I did tell my editor that we did add a new course. I did not tell him to make an entire dedicated slot for it. Mario Kart RiiBalanced's official release date is today, October 21st, 2021. You can download it in the video description by joining the Discord link, Discord server, and downloading the latest version, version 3.0F. We have a build for both RiiVolution users and Dolphin users, as well as tutorials on how to install those, linked in the video description, as well as they'll be released alongside on the YouTube channel as this video goes live. Now, originally, I was supposed to very professionally give you a detailed demonstration of what the RiiBalanced changed, modified, all the many different things you could look forward to on the RiiBalanced pack, but for whatever the reason, Ark decided that he wanted to do this section himself. So I'm going to go pass over the controller to Ark to explain all of the many different mechanics and many different just things that have been changed with the mod pack. Over to you. Okay. Oh. Thank you for that. Oh boy. Hi chat! Morning! It's actually afternoon where I am, but that's minor inconvenience and minor details, no one cares. How y'all doing? Are you guys excited? What'd you think of the trailer? Hold up, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so give me a second. So I look here, and then the OBS is over here. Okay, got it. It's a little different. I haven't live streamed on YouTube in a while, so cut me some slack. Cairo, Mimi, Jose, what's up? What's up? Awesome trailer. Yo, shoutouts to Wanap. He's the one who made that. Well. So, as I said in the pre-recorded part, I've been working on this mod pack for about a year. It originally started out as just an idea. So for those of you guys who, some of you guys may remember, I made a video like a long time ago. Feels like a long time ago. That was about like rebalancing one of the vehicles, right? I think I rebalanced like the standard bike, and then I slowly moved on to other vehicles. So I did the standard bike, I did the warrior bike, and then I just slowly, it kind of like snowballed into this big project, which I didn't mean it to. It just kind of happened. And then while we were at it, we were like, you know what? Why don't we just remake the entire game? Like, there's so much that Mario Kart Nintendo made that just doesn't work with the game. So why don't we just redo everything? So for the last about a year, that's what this entire mod pack is about. We've redone characters, we've redone vehicles, we've redone item probabilities, we've redone courses, we've redone for the lack of a better term, we've redone everything. We've even gone as far to change the UI and visual aspects of the game because for some odd reason Nintendo thought it was a good idea to give the same metallic material to the characters as well as to the vehicles. They were too lazy to separate it. So that's something that we've actually been working on. We'll get into that in a little bit. Who wants to see the game? Who wants to see the game? Who wants to get started? I need to find a place. Hold up. Before we do that, I need to find a place to put chat. Pop out chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's been a while. So top chat. No, live chat. I want live chat. Live chat. And then pop-up chat. So this could be subtracted. I don't need this right now. Alright, let's get started. You are awesome, awesome. Let's get this show started. So first up, a little bit of technology for you right there. Hold up real quick, I just want to do something. Okay, let Kuma deal with that. Because I kicked the bot, so I didn't ping on my Discord server, so that's an oops. Who cares? Can't see the RiiBalanced Discord server. It'll be live in a bit. My brother is working on that right now. You see, we couldn't release the RiiBalanced Lounge server until we did all this. So there's like a lot of timing things, so yeah, cut us some slack. It's going to be a little bit difficult nailing everything in a row. But yes, the RiiBalanced Discord server should be available very soon. Alright, cut the music. Oh yeah, one thing that we also did was we redid all the music for the Mario Kart Wii. Everything, effectively. Literally everything. Alright, let's get started. So, we've... Gonna refresh the Steam stream? Yeah, sounds good. The current competitive version is 3.0F, which is the 3.0 final version. There's going to be a Halloween update. I'm not going to spoil or leak too much, but there is going to be a Halloween update. So we do plan to actually support the game for, well, as long as we can. Let's get the show started. Now, the first thing that you'll notice, right off the bat, when you jump into the game, the first thing that should jump out to you is that we've redone a lot of in-game UI stuff, like actual menus and files and all of these things. We haven't touched too much because, frankly, there's no need. The game looks good as is. I'm playing on Dolphin, by the way. We do have support for both Dolphin and a real Wii. If you want to figure out how to install all of those, 2 trailers will be dropping. Not trailers. This is why pre-recorded me wanted to just record the entire thing, but I was like, no, I want to do it live. I want to talk to chat. There'll be 3 videos dropping alongside of this one, the trailer, which you've already just seen, and 2 tutorials on how to install on Dolphin and on a real Wii. So if you guys need help asking questions like how do you make it, how do you install it, they'll be listed, KO. Yeah, don't worry about that. They'll be listed. They are scheduled for a 2:45, which is in 5 minutes, so they'll be up in about 5 minutes. All right. Ooh, I instinctively went to Flame Owner. Let's play a different combination. Chat, what do you guys want to play? Give me a character combination. One of the weirdest sensations after like the first time I played this mod pack, the completed version with my Twitch viewers, it's such a weird feeling being able to pick any vehicle combination and just play and still keep up and be competitively viable. Peach Zip Zip, I'm not doing that. Okay. Peach Zip Zip. I actually really like the Zip Zip. So the Zip Zip was made, all of these vehicles, by the way, I didn't just crank and tune statistics at will. A lot of these changes were very, very deliberate. The Zip Zip is supposed to be the counter or the alternative to the Mach Bike. So if any of you guys are familiar with CSGO, you know how there's the AK-47 and then there's the M4? And they're both meta, but they do different things. The variety was supposed to be Mach Bike versus the Zip Zip. The Zip Zip is an outside drifting Mach Bike, for the lack of a better term. So yes, there has been a lot of competitive lingo that has gone into pack. So let's just jump right into let's play some Peach. Moo Moo Meadows. Haven't done much with Moo Moo Meadows. Moo Moo is a pretty surprisingly solid track. As much as we don't like to say, it is a very solid track. Now the first thing that should stand out to you, the UI elements. Now, because I'm playing by myself, one thing that you'll notice, and this is going to sound very, very niche, so just hear me out. We have completely removed any UI elements from underneath me. So the position counters normally would be underneath me. We consolidated everything to be very, very friendly to content creators. That was a mandatory thing. When I knew how to mess around with the UI elements, when I was loading all these things. I changed everything to be very, very content, consumer, very, very friendly with all of that. So you can move your webcam to the bottom left-hand corner. You'll never have any issues with the mod, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Now, the zip. What can we talk about the zip? I'm not going to be able to get into every single vehicle, but that would take, frankly, too long. But the zip, and also that's part of the fun, isn't it? Like, back when I used to play Mario Kart for the first time, it was fun finding out all these different combinations and unlocking these different vehicles. I kind of want to reimagine that. I want to get that same feeling again. However, I will tell you, the zip has a very, 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 very good off-road stat. You could basically think of this mod pack as the mod that Nintendo was supposed to make. If Nintendo had a bit more time, this would probably be the result. We updated the graphics. Oh yeah, one thing... I keep harping about the graphics, but Peach is not metallic anymore. She's, like, matte. I don't know how else to describe it. She doesn't have that weird effect that her bike has. Which, in my opinion, looks fantastic. And every vehicle had that treatment. Every vehicle combination. So everyone looks like that. It's really nice. The power of the shooting star. Project M but for Mario Kart Wii. You could think of it like that, yes. If you came here to see a crazy, overpowered vehicle, like, just destroy and do crazy things, well, I got that. But the mod pack is not specifically made for that. The mod pack is supposed to be so you can play any vehicle and play at a competitive level. So there's a lot more headway to make your own vehicle combination, if you will. Little things like that. Anyway, so I have a few save states here to just talk about some specific stuff. Let me see what my first... I set all of these and then I don't remember. Okay, so... A question that a lot of my audience, and a lot of casual audience in general, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but a lot of people don't understand the concept of bagging. So you may have seen in the trailer, we've added bagging routes. What is a bagging route, right? We'll get to the baby booster in a second. It's the Smash Ultimate icons. Yeah, I just stole them. They look really good. I wanted to redraw them, but we didn't have enough time, and there was actually a pack that had some of the specific ones that we needed for Mario Kart. It just worked out. Alright, so the first thing that I need to talk about is the bagging strats. Now, if you actually play Coconut Mall, you may have noticed that some of the tracks have been altered. Quite a bit. The reason for this, as a lot of people don't quite understand why we cut a hole in Coconut Mall. We removed all the barricades, so now you could actually just crawl out of there. This is not a driving path, this is a bagging path. This is so you could drive backwards on the track all the way around. Now, the reason why we added this, or implemented this, is for a competitive concept. In a competitive environment, you have something called a bagger. And the bagger's job is to go backward and get the shock, which is the most powerful item in the game. Now, in a lot of tracks like Coconut Mall, they would just sit at the last set, and then it'd be luck-based, whoever gets it first. However, now there's a little bit more implementation of skill. It's really fun. There's a lot of little changes like that as well, which you guys will have plenty of time and hopefully plenty of fun figuring out what all of these changes are. Just keep that in mind. Alright, the next thing to talk about are the characters. Let's talk about the characters real quick, because, well, how else do I say this? There have been a lot of changes to the characters, specifically the lightweights. Now, the lightweights in this game are actually, we tuned it to be a little bit different than normal. So, with all the heavyweights and the midweights, so anyone Mario and above, their characteristics are more determined by the vehicle. So the vehicle matters, and then the character is just like a minor difference in change, and like, it changes a few things, but it's not big enough to alter the way that the vehicle is played. However, lightweights take that concept and spin it on its head. So I'm just going to demonstrate here real quick the differences between the different lightweights. So this is Toadette. Toadette is on the bullet bike. She drives... we also have implemented a speedometer, which is really cool. She drives... I need to actually get up to speed. Hold up. I'm playing with the keyboards. Don't judge me. Hold up. My driving's not going to be as clean as it should be. She maxes out at 94.9. However, generally speaking with the bullet bike, you cannot drive off-road. However, Toadette is an off-road based vehicle. She's an off-road based character. So she gives a huge stat bonus to whatever vehicle combination you're playing. So you can play pretty much any vehicle and drive off-road with Toadette, because that's her characteristic. Now if you compare that with someone like Koopa, Koopa has a speed of... well, I actually don't know. 93, so he's quite a bit slower, and he cannot drift off-road. However, if you may notice, he could turn quite tight. So Koopa has a handling bonus, and quite a bit of it at that. He has the most handling in the entire game. Combining with certain vehicle combinations can make you turn quite literally in circles, so he's a very difficult, very, very difficult vehicle combination to get your head wrapped around, but just keep in mind, every lightweight has their own gimmick that makes them unique. Can you make this turn? Oh, you almost couldn't make it. Wait, you could probably make this turn. I've never actually tried this. Hold up. You need to build some speed, though. Hold up. There are... Ooh, almost. Most vehicles in the game can't even do that. Alright, moving right along. Here's another bagging strat. I just went and got a bunch of save states. So this save state is for DK Mountain. Generally on DK Mountain, you can't actually bag. When you get to the top of the mountain, you get landlocked there, you can't do anything. However, we've now implemented so the fence actually is accurate. Believe it or not. You could just drive right off. This is a bagging thing, for sure. You wouldn't be using this nearly ever unless you're playing competitively, but there you go. So it takes you right back down to the bottom. What else we have here? Oh. Okay. Was there any reason for adding Toad's Raceway specifically? Since you so kindly asked, let's talk about that real quick. So, there's a little bit of history behind Toad's Raceway. Because Toad's Raceway was supposed to be replacing Mario Circuit. The Wii version, Mario Circuit Wii. And unfortunately, we couldn't replace it because Toad's Raceway uses cones. And cones can only be going on 2 tracks. They can only replace 2 tracks, which is Daisy Circuit because it has cones. And as you would have it, you could replace DS Desert Hills. Don't know why. DS Desert Hills does not have cones, but you could. You realistically could. So that's what we did. So we're gonna... There was supposed to be a continuation of that. So we were supposed to replace Mario Circuit with a desert track. We couldn't find a good desert track. For the lack of a better term. We just could not. There was no good desert tracks. People are, no offense, not very good at making CTs that would be fitted also for retro. So it was very, very difficult. Even Toad's Raceway was very difficult. That was like the only custom track that was even remotely close to being an RT. So yeah. We want to replace both DS Desert Hills and Mario Circuit. Mario Circuit because it's not necessary. DS Desert Hills because it is objectively a bad competitive track. And I don't want to get too much into the game sense and game logic of that. But just know that there's a good reason why DS Desert Hills should not be in the game. Alright, so that's the reason why Toad's Raceway is in the pack. We need to get a desert track. If anyone has good suggestions, let me know. But so far, I haven't had anything even remotely close. Alright. There are 3 videos on our second channels about that too. Oh yeah, there are. If you want to know basically any more of like the fine details, I was live streaming all the progress on my Twitch stream. And they were then getting chopped up and put on YouTube on my second channel. So if you want to like keep up with all the nitty-gritty stuff, subscribe to my second channel, as well as go follow me on Twitch. That will help you out a lot. Thanks for the answer, no problem. Alright, now here I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of the difficulty that we've spiked inside of these CPU's drinks. These are hard CPUs. And normally, hard CPUs if any of you guys actually played against CPUs, hard CPUs are a joke. They're very, very easy to beat. However, now... mind you, I'm playing with the keyboard, so don't take that into consideration. But these CPUs are fast. Really, really fast. Alright, let's see. This is Luigi Circuit. Generally speaking, the more luck-based the track, the better the CPUs do. But you will notice a little interesting characteristic about these CPUs is that they go zoom. They are incredibly fast. And there's a logic behind that. We didn't just want to make a busted vehicle. Look, I did... the only shortcut on this particular track, and I gained no positions. Yeah, normally a Magic Cruiser is not faster than a Flame Runner. Wheeling, going at 96 km/h, she's just gone. The reason why we made the CPUs, at least the hard versions, this fast, is because we wanted to give competitive players a challenge. Flame Runner is still in the game, and also the Flame Runner is the only vehicle combination that has not been altered. So, all your funky Flame Runner times... Ooh, everyone died. All your funky Flame Runner times will, on general, overall, stay the same. Everything should stay the same if you play Flame Runner. Every other combination, though, has been altered. Just a lot of work. Both place only item boxes. Now, as you saw right there, I don't want to get too much into that because I think that could give away the secret, but the items themselves also have been altered. Not just the probability, but the items themselves. So that big blooper blast, that's a thing. We balanced it primarily with a lot of competitive intentions in mind. Let's put it that way. A lot of competitive intentions. So I still won there, but as you can see, the CPUs kept up quite well. They were actually supposed to beat me on this demonstration. I'm just good, I guess. I'm just really good at the game. What can I say? That explains the exclamation on the fib. Yeah, the fib is a little bit more transparent, so it's easier to trap. Alright. There we go. Actually, good question. That is exactly what I was about to talk about last. So I'm playing on Dolphin right now, and if you dump your NAND, there's a tutorial on that. I think it should be uploaded by now. You can dump your NAND and play online as well. We have our own custom region, which I will show right now. Boot into Wi-Fi. You could do this. You could play with people who have a real Wii. You could also play on people who dump their NAND and is playing on the mod on Dolphin. Give it a second. Always takes a bit. A lot of people like one of my recent videos that I made on how to connect to Wi-Fi. So many people ask me like, I'm getting error codes. They would ask me for tech support. Just try it a few times. That's normally the solution to your problem. Well, anyway, as you can see, worldwide is grayed out because I don't want you going online and cheating, because technically a lot of these mod changes would be classified as cheating. So we got our own regional, which you could go and play against anyone else who has the mod pack, which is really cool. And you could also play with other people online by creating friend rooms, registering, all that fun stuff. So yes, we do have full Wi-Fi support for this. Full Wi-Fi support. If you want to play Wi-Fi on Dolphin, you have to dump your NAND though. Keep that in mind. If you don't though, then you could just play the mod pack as it is. There's gonna be more variety, right? Variety as in different combinations? Yes. Actually, fun fact, while we were developing it, every single vehicle that we've made has been meta at some point. So originally, it was the Warrior Bike. The Warrior Bike was the most broken vehicle in the game. And then we had to tune that down and tune it. And then after that, the Shooting Star was the most broken vehicle in the game. And then we had to tune it again. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Then we had the Sprinter issue. We had the Baby Booster issue. We had the Cheap Charger issue. Nearly every single vehicle combination has been busted. Actually, like, straight up. The best in the game. So, as much as I took a lot of philosophy into making this entire thing, I'm sure that there's going to be some unbalanced stuff. I can't really help that. I'm trying to make it so the Flame Runner is still meta. However, we'll only be able to tell once we get people to play. And unfortunately, that's the one thing I can't control. I can't control how many people play the mod. You can't play this mod on CTGP. Thank you, KO. Yes, you cannot. You cannot play this on CTGP. You have to use RiiBalanced specifically, because CTGP does not allow stat altering, which we kind of need, as you probably could tell. Modify the Day Tripper. The Day Tripper has been modified. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's talk a little bit more about the logistics of the game. So, we've gone on... Yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done a YouTube live stream. I'm a little nervous. But it's been a while, so... Slow down. I'm about to have the world's biggest brain for it. Is there a way to see the exact changes of the vehicles and characters? I really like stats and that kind of stuff. Yeah, let me show you. That's one of the things I was getting to. So now let's close out the game a bit. Close that out. And let's move over to some more, let's say, cool stuff. Things that you could, like, for instance, look up specific stats. Now, on my Discord server, I'm going to quickly grab something. Quick. Oop, not that. That is the speedrun thing. I need to find the stat mod thing. Resources. Don't remember. There is a place. If someone knows, you could link it. There's like a spreadsheet for all the different changes on the custom wiki. But yeah, there's that. Alright. We've also had a wonderful time. And I mean wonderful by potentially a little bit misunderstood, but eventually got through. We have our own speedrun category as well. So if you guys are interested in speedrunning the mod pack, which I think would be actually really cool, having speedrunners to try out the mod, like the RiiBalanced pack. Especially with all the different combinations, finding out what's good for certain cups, what's good for certain tracks. All that fun stuff. When is the Discord server opening? Has Kuma really not done anything? I'll do it. Here, let me do it. Well, it seems like it's taking him forever. Okay. Let me free you guys up there. I will release that for you guys. Normally it's... And that actually kind of brings me to a point I wanted to talk about. The mod pack has taken a very long time to make. I said about a year. it was supposed to be released like a month ago. Let's put it that way. The mod pack was supposed to be out and released, and I was supposed to do all of this bonanza about a month ago. And it didn't happen because I am running this entire thing by myself. There was a lot of people involved with the pack. Like the custom music, I didn't write all that. I had permission from all the, like, most of them were YouTubers, YouTube remixers. I don't talk with all of those people and get their permission to use it. But for all intents and purposes, it was a one-man band. So that's why it took such a very long time to, you know, get everything started. Having said that, though, I don't really know where I was going with that. I just wanted to say it took a long time to make. Put it that way. It took a long time to make because I was the only one working on it. So we do have a speedrun category. I'm going to see if I could find you that that spreadsheet. Because I think there's a spreadsheet. If you ask someone there, they'll let you know. Why can you guys type? That is a good question. I am going to take care of that. That is a very good question. I do not know why you could type that. There you go. Little bugs. I'll fix all that fun stuff. You guys are stupid, you know that? The first thing you guys do is post inappropriate memes. Alright, whatever. Let me delete all that stuff real quick before I get in trouble with the Discord mods. Nah. How about the bit bike? You guys are going to have fun, give it a try, and see what happens. I'm not going to say anything. Just know that every vehicle has been changed, and some vehicles feel like they're broken even though they're not. And I mean broken as in like actually broken. They will feel a little bit weird in the beginning. You have to get used to it. But everything was tuned to be at least somewhat compatible. Competitive. I need to slow down. A spreadsheet would be nice to have. There should be one on the Discord server. Once I get off stream, I'm gonna go look for it because I don't think it'd be realistic for me to look for it right now. But yeah, there's all that. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the mod pack, and I will probably be going to work on the Halloween update. Yeah. Let's put it that way. Are carts viable? Yes, carts are very viable. I would actually say carts... Some of the carts are better than... I would not actually be able to say anything about that. Let's put it that way. Where's the next Mario Kart Bootcamp video? Well, about that space room. So this mod pack has been taking up all my time, so I haven't been able to work on my hobbies, work on my project, and then also work on the mod pack. So something had to give, and that one thing that gave was my YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded in a very long time. And the reason for that is because I was working on this. This was where all my Mario Kart attention was going. Now that it's over, and I'm only going to be doing light updates from now on, like tuning updates primarily, MKW Bootcamp could come back. I also got to get ready for college, so I'm getting something else on my plate. There's just a lot of things that I need to do. The main kicker right now, I just ask you guys, number one, be patient with me. It's just one guy. I'm doing all of this by myself. The mod pack effectively was managed and done pretty much all by me. We've had a lot of huge help, like huge shoutouts to Atlas, huge shoutouts to Kuma, my brother, huge shoutouts to like basically anyone who had part in playtesting or modding or any of that. But at the same time, it was just a lot of work on my part. I had to do a whole heck of a lot of work for this. So keep that all in mind. Same with my YouTube channel. I would love to make more videos. The limiting factor right now is me. The limiting factor right now is me. Okay? So yes, I would love to make Mario Kart Wii Bootcamp videos. I'd love to make videos on the RiiBalanced pack. That's something I'm planning to do, actually. Don't steal my ideas. As well as the fact some big names I've already had a chat to potentially might be interested in playing the mod. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to shut up on that one because I can't say anything. Do you think there's a possibility to add more characters in the game? Probably. That would take a lot of coding. Like, there's different levels of difficulty when you mod this game, so, like, replacing a texture is like the bottom of the rung. It's very easy to do. You just replace it. And when you do something like adding more slots, or removing buttons, or changing UI elements, that's probably the second difficult thing. And the third most difficult thing is, like, implementing mechanics that were not supposed to be in the game. So adding, like, another character slot would be probably the most difficult thing to do. And I don't have that kind of expertise. I could only go up to, like, level 2. Yeah. So we'll see. Probably not. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that, but I don't know. If someone decides to learn how to hex edit for me, sure. Why not? Alright. I am going to go dip. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Peace. Enjoy the mod! Enjoy the mod! That Discord... Oh, this is my Twitch band. Oh, hold up. That... I don't think that command works. That's my bad. Peace out!